Hello, MELS 603 students, Resource Management students. Jim Palermo, your instructor, coming to you from my office at Gardner Webb this week. And a week 15 announcement, a brief announcement to tell you about the final assignment and some closing notes and some words of encouragement, I hope, as we draw to the end of the semester. Finishing strong is the message that I want to give you, but also that with the completion of MELS 603, most of you will be two-thirds, three-fifths of the way through your MELS program, and that should be encouraging, I hope. So finishing the semester strong is my message to you. There is not going to be a reading assigned this week. There are assignments due in Blackboard. Many of you have already submitted all three of your major writings, the skip, the OMA, the SIAP, to me. Some of you still have outstanding work. I'll come back to that in just a minute. But again, our culminating activity is I want to give you a couple of choices, but I would certainly love to hear some of your writing and your thinking about how to put this all together. We have covered a lot of topics really in resource management, the way schools are funded and resourced, and also school law. Lots of issues related to student and teacher rights and issues of school law. So lots of big ideas and two different ideas about how to summarize some of this stuff and apply some of what I think you have learned this semester. This discussion, number 15, is putting it all together to write either a letter or a charter school application to apply some of what you've learned. So writing a letter to your state legislators, and maybe you really want to mail this to your legislators, expressing your opinion on some recent legislation. Lots this last school year. Tenure, the latest salary schedule or lack of it, rewarding new folks but not veterans, charters, vouchers, lots of issues in the legislature these days related to schools, funding, and school law. So write about that. And back up your opinion with some facts, please. Like any good argument, make sure that you have some facts to support your opinions on whatever topic it is that you choose. But write and post a letter. That's one option here. The second is to create your own school, and I think this might be fun. It's an activity that I'm going to engage my face-to-face class in, and I'd like you to do an abbreviated abstract, a one-page abstract of a brief application for a charter school using a template that I'm providing to you. So where's the template? It's in content, but I'm going to pull it up here and hopefully show it to you. Yeah. So here is a website where you can see the full application and resource manual online to apply for a charter school in North Carolina. Maybe you really want to do this or see what it takes to have your own charter school. But one page, don't do more than a page, please. But if you could design your dream school, which you can in the state of North Carolina, what's the name of that charter? What kind of charter might it be? Is it going to be a conversion of a current school, a replication of a current charter? There are a lot of successful ones out there, or a virtual charter. And what is it going to do? Who do you propose to serve? What population? How are you going to meet your purpose? Whether it's to provide online education, K-12, or whatever it is that you want to try to do. Maybe you want to serve underserved populations. Maybe you want to serve special education kids. Very successful charter in Chapel Hill doing that. So what measurable goals do you propose to be able to provide alternative opportunities for special education children, or to try to meet the needs of Title I kids in your community? So that's the mission, purpose, goal. What is your plan to do that? Once upon a time, I had an ideal middle school in mind, applying all of the best practices of the Middle School Association. So my ideal design would be a 6, 7, 8 middle school program. But you tell me about yours, and how are you going to run things for special populations? What standards would you use? You don't have to go into great detail, and this is So I hope you have some fun with a one-pager, one-page abstract of a school. So it's either write the abstract for the charter school from that template, or write a letter to your legislator, post it please, and then comment on one of them. So that's your culminating that's your final exam for this class, and I hope that is a fun and meaningful application activity for you. Let's see if we can get this to go back to the assignments and say something about them. Your major assignments for this course, the things that I'm grading besides the discussions in Blackboard, are the SCIP, CDE, OMA, ABCD, and the SIAP D&E. You've heard plenty about each of these documents from me in the past. Here's the final deadline. Next Wednesday, December 10th at midnight, I need my last submissions in Blackboard. That gives me 2 days to grade them and to assign grades to you and submit my grades by Friday. If you want, please, if you are not sure about some of these pieces and you want to submit drafts as attempt A to let me give you feedback, I've been reading every day in Blackboard. We'll continue that for the next several days, so I can promise you almost 24, 48-hour turnaround on all those submissions in Blackboard. Have questions about it? Some of you have already emailed me. You can call me at the contact numbers there if you need to. Email me, call me, let me know about the final submissions, please. And again, you have 2 attempts, so send me something, even if it's draft. I have heard from some of you, and I do have a forgiving nature, but I want to remind you that life has deadlines, and grades are due next week. So for many of you, this will be my last contact with you. I've enjoyed getting to know all of you, even if it's just for a little bit. I liked your video introductions, and your writings and discussions have told me a lot about you too. Big picture, again, for most of you, you'll receive your grade for 603 and be 2/3 of the way, 3/5 of the way through your MELS program. Whether you're an add-on student or a 5-semester student, you'll be finishing next summer. And completing the artifacts, building that portfolio in TaskStream is a major big deal. So submitting the assignments and getting grades for them from me in Blackboard for 603 is one measure of success. And I've been trying to use that 1, 2, 3, 4 rubric to tell you when I thought yours were proficient, which is the goal. A 3, proficient, is the goal, and you want to hit that. And as soon as I have told you to put it into TaskStream to request comments, please do that. So again, big picture, as you wrap up the semester, I hope that you'll use Christmas and the coming semester to clean up the artifacts that you've written for me and submit them in TaskStream to request comments. If you've not been in the habit of adding those descriptor statements, maybe wasn't clear enough about this as I needed to be, the descriptor statements that are on the matrix in the MELS handbook need to be met. And how do you say that? Find the descriptor. Most of them begin with works with others, collaborates to analyze data, collaborates to create a plan, and tell how you've met them in your artifact. You'll need to do this on the descriptor form in TaskStream eventually, but start to get in the habit of putting those right on your artifact that you submit in Blackboard and in TaskStream. And if you're referencing minutes and notes and PowerPoints, then do that on the descriptor statements as well. So I hope you'll be lighting up my inbox in TaskStream with lots of requests for comments. I wish you luck in your graduate work and in your future endeavors. I hope to see many of you as future principals. Thank you. Have a great semester, and call me if you need anything. Thanks.